video, I tried to answer all the questions I saw on social media about photo transfer. So all these ones are mistakes I did by purpose. So it's easier to look up your mistake. I write with this video a PDF file. It's maybe easy to download that too. And then you can see your mistake in your print and maybe compare it with mine, and then you get the explanation what went wrong. I have a gel press and I have a jelly plate, 2 different plates. I think they work the same. I always keep them in the box. If you just buy them, my jelly plate was not so good in the beginning. I think you have to see it as what you have with a pan, a frying pan. If you just use once, he's not going to be so good, but after 5-6 prints, he becomes better. See other movie messy borders for registration system. Just on the corners, because then it fits in my registration system. So nicely on the corners. Here a little bit more. It's always a little bit of wibbly job. One time copy, 2 times laser copy, 1 time normal print. I'm going to show you a little bit about the water resistance. So let me get a total. Let's see. And this goes totally in. Then we do a 1-time copy, and you see already the water is going to walk. So it is water resistant somehow. And then we have here the double copy. I do that again, and that even doesn't stay. So now we have 3 different ones. I go to wash them. Let me the first one wash first. After washing, you see it's not going to clean. After washing, it stains a little, but it's quite okay. After double copy, it goes off very easy. You almost don't have to do anything, you know. You can see the color goes here in the paper. So it's not water resistant. You see, with 1-time printing, the color is still everywhere a little bit. With 2 times printing, the color goes off. It's not going into the paper. Let's print this tree. Okay, this is another mixture of us from Liquitex with Maris, also see movie inkjet prints. See how it works. So, and we touch them softly, and we roll on the back to make the sides clean, and then we go to seal, and we have absolutely nothing. And roll over. Clean the sides, and we take them off. Ooh. I pushed a little bit more. And this is a one-time copy. See how it's not clear? So we push and we let dry. We do book on top and we wait 10 minutes, and after 10 minutes we open. Very grey, soft one. We need to do quick because we want to keep the paint wet. No medium, no takeoff color, just pure this one. So, put it in, put it on top. So, 1, 2, 3, so air out. Nicely. A little cleaning. That's why I like the medium. You have some more time for cleaning. But now we do without cleaning. So, border. And border. Canson paper. Good job. Okay, let's see. 10 minutes gone. Let's see. Ooh, nicely. Yeah, but not as sharp as with the medium. I do my laser print on art paper 210 gram. As a control, I do now one on normal paper. And we have here a double copy on copy paper, very cheap paper. Let's see if that works. We do this one on top. Works perfectly. You see that? Yeah, so also on cheap paper works perfectly. But we can only use one time, eh? Where the other one we can use 2 times or 3 times or sometimes 4 times, depends on the color. It is not, but it works perfectly. I always put my paint that I go to roll outside the image, eh? Not in the image. Lightly, don't roll too hard. This off. And this off. Just to dry. I push. I push. 10 minutes. Perfect. Just perfect. See how nice? Really nice. But what if you go too thin? Now I will show you when I go too thin. So we know double print is working. So, very thin. I go with this on there. There we go. This is a very thin layer. We have it. So it's even not so bad, but not good enough, huh? do again, but now I do too much paint. It's nicely black. So that's my own mixture. So. You can see you don't look through it, almost not. Put them on now. And now we go to see. Now you see this is too much paint. So I don't have a proper image. I can print it once. Just use old paper because I know this I will not like, but it's good to see when there is too much print and paint. So, right, he was quick, and we see almost nothing. Oh, a little too much. You see, it comes here, film this. Now you can see this is too much. Comes closer that you see the bubbly. Yeah, it's too much. It's too fat. You see even lines from the roller. If it's too much paint, you take a paper and you roll on the paper. You make your roller clean, and then you can still take off. This one I do too long, so we do like this, and I stay rolling. And I think for most of people this is the biggest problem, what they do. They think and the rolling is nice and they're just not quick enough, but I try to make them perfect. So we're rolling and we're rolling and we're rolling, and for sure too long and too dry, that happens when you're too long, have really depending on the weather. Today we have rainy weather, so you don't need to work so quick. I do by purpose very long, huh? I would already lay mine on it, but I want you to see when it's too long, too much rolling. But the photo transfer have to do something with the wetness. Now I try them on top. Some do this with hand, you can do that with hand. But I like it with the roller, it takes nice the air bubbles out. And we peek always, huh? Yeah, she's there, but very light, but she's there. Ooh, it's mainly on the plates. He's not clear. See, it was too dry, it's more on my plate. What I'm going to do is I put some medium and we put them again, see if that works. We put the medium. So, we take this off and we put the paper again. See if that works. Again, 10 minutes. So, this one with medium, we see, because maybe we are too quick. No, it doesn't look too quick, it looks perfect. Yeah, with medium, but then twice. Eat it short. And then is the thing, if you move it, it's not as sharp. Now I get the air out. I leave them on this time very short. So, you see with very short, there's a lot of mess going on. If I press a little longer, I clean that up. Next time I press longer, you will see. I take old paper for this. So. We don't have much. I put this one on the top. So. And now I want you to show if I roll too hard. I give a lot of pressure and I roll a lot. So not a soft touch with my hand, but pressure. What happened with pressure? So, a lot of pressure. You see? Oh, she's still very good. Oh. Book on top. Wait 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes I finish. Okay, we're still on my plate. He's there, but there is still, you can see there's still a lot on the plate. And we put on the top. And now we don't push, so we have some air bubbles under. Just lay it. And then we take them off. And you see, this is air bubbles. Means we didn't push enough. And we see with bubbles. We have nothing. We have bubbles. Still on the plate, huh? It's quite interesting, but not what we're searching for today. Yeah, very thin. Ten minutes. Okay, she's done. It's difficult to see, but there are two very dry spots. Can you film that? Can you see that? Somehow, If you print it, you get different colors. So what I do, I put some oil on there and I put it in the oil so the dry spot is gone. Sometimes comes from laying in the box. I don't know, then there's air under. So now they're gone. Okay, take this one off, this one off. Oh, he's nice. The transfer was still wet. It's smudged. You need to wait till it's dry. Here you see still, maybe you can see it is shiny. So then it's not dry yet. I always put my paint a little bit out of my image. So now she's dryish. I just touch little, and then I go over. You can quite thick with this one, but how thicker, how longer drying time you need. So I go thin. Take them up on the end, otherwise you get lines again. We do a lot. Let's see what happens. If you do it too much. I think you can see it's way too much. After 10 minutes, you see already my paper is wrinkling a lot, huh? So that means there's way too much. I try and I will show you. Oh, it's done, but you see stuff is staying. It's not dry enough. But I will make this mistake today, but normally when I have this, I put it back and let it dry a little longer. Now I will not, because I need for the video the mistake one. It's even not so much mistake, huh? But you see we're missing now a part. It's still on my plate. He was too wet, and you see all the rimpling in there, huh? Too wet. Even the color smashed around a little bit. You see it also by the edges, it takes my paper, but too wet. So. I do a very thin layer. On top, let's dry. This one away.
Let's see, this was too less. If it still works. Ooh, it works quite okay. So, not perfect, huh? But better than I expected. Okay, we miss some pieces. He didn't pick up the paint. Like, you see, you don't need much medium, huh? This is my finger. I try if it was dry, it was not. So you see a fingerprint. And here you see that the medium was too thin. But here is quite okay, huh? It's nice. And because I took some time to make everything ready, I'm going to print this with a takeoff, because this one you can already see he starts to be a little bit matte. So if I do printing now, he's too dry already. You can print if you're quick directly, but not if you're going to clean like I do now. So I take some time, what I find nice, to make them how I want. So you can take it off with white or any color you want. But I make a medium in another movie, and we will put that homemade medium on top. We roll that medium over. Equal as possible. It's a little bit strange, this one thing though. If you feel now, I feel it's a little cold, so then he's not ready yet. You can have a sneak view, but there's a lot on the plate, not on my paper. Come as lower, you can see. Goes lower. See, there is a lot on the plate and not on my paper. So I push again, close it, and hopefully it still takes it. But you feel it, it is cold.